Songs this good are no joke. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Weird Al Yankovic original songs. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking beyond Al's classic song parodies to admire some of the hilarious tracks he wrote himself. We're basing our picks on a mix of clever lyrics, catchy melodies, and how well he managed to tackle the various musical styles of other artists without reworking one of their actual songs. So don't download this song. Number 10, UHF. In the late 1980s, while promoting his new movie, Weird Al got surprisingly meta. Taking inspiration from old TV station ad campaigns, Al wrote a song celebrating his fictional channel. Of course, the song doubly serves as a love-hate letter to television in general, as Yankovic both praises and mocks the couch potato lifestyle. UHF is one of the only tracks in Al's discography that doesn't pull from a specific artist, and so, in the video, he impersonates as many acts as humanly possible. Al truly outdid himself in this video. Amongst the parodies of everyone from Talking Heads to ZZ Top, he even managed to squeeze in a reference to The Outer Limits. Number 9, Everything You Know Is Wrong.
Everything you know is wrong. Like it's line up is down and short is wrong.
They Might Be Giants are known for their liberal use of the accordion, a fact that made them an easy target for Al. Taking to task the band's often absurdist lyrical style, Yankovic tells a surreal story of a man's reality defying life. Through strangely optimistic lines about dying, Al also poked fun at They Might Be Giants' use of cheery melodies over dark subject matter. Yankovic delivers one of his most impressive vocal performances when he talks about heaven's dress code at lightning speed, never losing pace with the song. Al even shreds out on the accordion solo, giving They Might Be Giants a run for their money. Number 8, Frank's 2000 TV. Though by 1995, Weird Al had written enough songs about television to release an entire album of the stuff, they weren't all in celebration of the old idiot box. Adopting the euphoric sounds of REM to sing about his neighbor's colossal screen, Al sets his sights squarely on consumer culture. Taking people's obsession with large television to a hyperbolic extreme, Al claims the screen would make Robert De Niro's mole 10 feet wide. Borrowing REM's looping harmonies, Yankovic produced a surprisingly catchy bit of commentary. While it might not dwarf a redwood tree like Al claims, a 2000-inch TV would have been roughly 100 feet tall at the time. Number 7, Pancreas. Paying homage to Beach Boy Brian Wilson, Weird Al decided to show some love to an organ that's been sorely undervalued over the years.
I really love my pancreas.
Even while kidding around, Al manages to accurately describe all the pancreas's functions, including metabolizing carbohydrates. The song's final section lists off all the pancreatic enzymes, somehow producing a rhyme for the islets of Langerhans. Emulating the crazy composition of songs like God Only Knows, Al's harmonies are almost as big as the range of instruments behind the track. It has even earned praise from musicians who played with Wilson over the years. Number 6, Albuquerque. Following the similarly long Rugburns hit Dick's Automotive, Weird Al made an 11-minute epic about the mundane. Chronicling a man's life in New Mexico City, Al intentionally wrote the track to annoy fans with its excessive runtime.
And you can eat your soup right out of the ashtrays if you wanna. It's okay, they're clean.
Despite Yankovic's malevolent intentions, the track became such a fan favorite that he started to encore with it. Unsurprisingly, with all the song's boring tangents, it's still Al's longest song to date. The lyrics were so long that even his liner notes on Running with Scissors were cut off to joke that the words were too long for the page. Number 5, One More Minute. Al had a hard time staying funny when his girlfriend broke up with him ahead of his third album. Instead of crying, Yankovic wrote a breakup ballad to fire back at his ex. Taking cues from the classic doo-wop songs, Al belts about happily eating shards of broken glass rather than seeing his lover again.
'Cause I'd rather spend eternity eating shards of broken glass than spend one more minute with you.
Yankovic subverted cliché love songs through intensely visual lyrics that suggest swimming through razor blades. While hilariously over the top, the bitter lyrics apparently actually proved therapeutic for Al. If this wasn't enough, Al allegedly rips an actual photo of the ex in the music video. Number 4, CNR. Very few people have the faintest idea who Charles Nelson Riley is these days, but that wasn't going to stop Weird Al from writing about him anyways.
He could throw you down a flight of stairs, but you still would love him anyway.
Despite Riley's place in history as an obscure comedian, the lyrics claim he could excrete diamonds and figured out cold fusion. Inspired by songs like The Denial Twist and Dead Leaves and The Dirty Ground, Al sets his anthem to the guitar stylings of the White Stripes. As crazy as Yankovic's lyrics are, the ridiculous storytelling actually fits Jack White's writing style quite well. Just in case you wanted to face Riley yourself, comedy site Jib Jab even lets you put your face in Al's video. Number 3. Skipper Dan. After hearing a disheartened Skipper complaining on the Disneyland Jungle Cruise, Weird Al knew he had a song on his hands.
I knew the world was gonna love me without a doubt.
Framing his track around a failed acting student, Al took full advantage of the bittersweet tones of Weezer. While overtly catchy, the lyrics are surprisingly dark and real, making it one of Yankovic's more tragic songs. To make sure his Skipper dialogue sounded right, Al poured through his old scripts and guidebooks from the Disney ride. In addition to researching the ride in detail, Yankovic even called in a few favors to get an authentic Skipper costume from Disney to perform the song live.
I'd been on the ride plenty of times when I grew up in Southern California, so going to Disneyland was just part of my childhood.
Number 2. Bob. With Weird Al's talent for wordplay, it shouldn't be surprising that he wrote a track using palindromes.
The German am I, never odd or even if I had a high five.
Giving his best take on Bob Dylan, Yankovic delivers a solid impression as he rambles through some nonsense lyrics. Upon closer reading, however, every phrase like "Madam, I'm Adam" reads the same forwards and backwards. The real feat, however, is that the gibberish lyrics sound exactly like the puzzling poetry Dylan would sing in his songs. For the music video, Yankovic parodies the flashcards from Dylan's Subterranean Homesick Blues, so fans could read all the lines for themselves. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few laughable mentions.
One time I was in the checkout line behind Steven Seagal. Then I tied her to a chair and I shaved off all her hair, and I left her in the desert all alone.
People say I'm a geek, a moronic little freak.
Number 1. Dare to be Stupid. Al has written a lot of funny lyrics over the years, but Dare to be Stupid found him writing knockout melodies as well. Unleashing catchy synth hooks on his listeners, Yankovic's Devo pastiche was arguably on par with any Devo song. Al's keyboard sounded so good that Devo's Mark Mothersbaugh said it was the most beautiful thing he'd ever heard. Reversing classic idioms, Al made sure his lyrics were just as memorable as the music. A clear fan of new wave icons, Yankovic references at least 10 different Devo clips in the video. Al even mentions mashed potatoes as a reference to Devo's favorite food item.
Mashed potatoes can be your friends.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.